Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Hey! What's up, everybody?
I'm not sure what's happening, but
You ready for some Fiddly?
We're back.
We are back.
I didn't know we were gone.
We've been gone for a while. And I know these poor people out there in podcast world miss us.
Yeah, they do.
Well, listen,
This
everybody,
month is
we're
terrible,
back. We
by
you
the
know,
way.
it's summer. Everybody's got plans and travel and work. It's just too much. But,
Curriculum night.
A lot of curriculum nights.
This is fantastic.
I just want everybody to know who's here. You know, we got Nick to my left. You're right. I got to
Hold
come
on a
up with a
second.
better phrase.
What do you mean you're right?
Before you say
If you're looking at the
stage
speakers,
left,
it's to
stage
your
right.
right.
If you're looking at what?
The
speakers.
speakers.
We have speakers?
No, if you're listening, if you're a listener,
So it's
Stage-
their left too.
no,
If there's no perspective. It's only your perspective.
Yeah, nobody's sitting down looking at the speaker, especially if in their car.
Well, if
You're
you're in a
right.
car,
Or
you
if
got
you're in your
left
car,
and right.
Nick's on your left.
See, I thought you were talking to me because he's on my right. So you said that he's on your
Doesn't
left,
matter.
my right.
if you're in
and-
your car or you're looking at your computer
Listen,
screen,
I'm the
Nick
most
is on the
important
left.
person
No.
here.
Right.
So,
So let's
the
base it
orientation
around
comes
that.
off of me.
Absolutely
Right.
not.
I agree. You are POV. You
Cornerstone.
are
Right.
sitting. We're looking through Brian's eyes.
But then
Yes.
you're muddying the waters
all right.
with your right, his left. I don't know. It should just be my right, my left, and then the story.
Well, how about that introduction from Chapman there?
Boy, oh boy, he's putting his foot down.
You think
Sure
that-
is.
Does the
You gotta
octagon
stand
table
up
have
for what you
anything?
believe in,
I
my
like
friend.
that.
That's
Yeah.
what's confusing.
Does it come and play the octagon table?
Oh my God,
That's a whole nother equation.
I don't know what we're gonna call it then. Polygon 2,
Is that polygon?
line 2.
I thought it was
I
8.
don't know what you call that.
Oh.
Scooter's back.
Is it
He
octagon?
is. This is a special
What's
treat.
up?
World Traveler
Hey.
Scooter's back.
It's been a busy couple months.
Oh man, we missed you, buddy.
I miss you guys. Glad to be back.
Hasn't been the same.
Hasn't.
No.
I can imagine.
World Traveler.
Yeah.
And last but not least, we've got Donnie over here.
Yeah, we have a big problem.
New Muff.
Hawaiian Don.
He's got a new
Why
muff.
not? You know, Don got a mystery call from me yesterday.
Uh-oh.
You know, lately I'm running out of podcast stuff to listen to, so I just put the YouTube on and I put it in my pocket. I listen.
Oh,
I don't watch. I listen.
Yeah,
you know?
that's a great
I'm getting
move.
caught up on my Tiffany Henyard news, the Dalton mayor in Chicago.
So do you have
Some new developments. I was listening to that yesterday.
New developments. I didn't hear anything.
Oh man,
So
she's
do you
a
run the
mess.
video in your pocket?
I run the. See, that's the problem. Because if I turn off
Yeah, it shuts off.
the phone, it shuts off the thing.
Why don't you
Wait,
just
are
buy
you-
it for
are you-
premium YouTube?
But
Well, I
wait a minute.
could
Wait,
do
wait,
that.
are you an Apple guy?
I am an Apple guy.
Well, then get Musi.
I know,
yeah.
and you gave me that
That's the
once, and
same
I
thing.
keep forgetting about. Not only that, I like to get recommended. You know,
That's the same thing.
Yeah,
It-
but
it
they don't
runs
have the
exactly
good recommendations.
Musi runs the same thing. That's not for you, Nick. Just this is for the Apple
Yeah.
Apple users
Hey,
in the room.
Nick, the
Oh,
adults
sorry.
are talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, because music
I'll
you
let
can.
the dummies.
Music lets you
bang their
turn
head
off the
against
phone,
wall.
and then. But in this case, I did not do that. Had the YouTube in my pocket. My thigh magically app switched to my phone book
Uh-oh.
and called Don. My thigh did.
Oh, I like that.
You know what? And I'm going to say
Sure
this.
was your thigh, or were you just excited from the
I was
what you were
just going to
listening
say, listen, and I apologize, audience, but I think he mushroom stamped me.
Yeah, he did.
Well, that's a given.
I think you mushroom stamped. That's
Hence,
what it was.
Hence the new muff for
But
Don over there.
you know,
Yeah.
I regret because I had the AirPods in and I heard the phone ring right away. I did the click on the
And
on
you
the
didn't
AirPod.
know to turn it off? To stop the
Yeah,
ring? So you
because
didn't even know?
you don't know who that was a wild card there. You
That
didn't
is.
know. And had I taken the phone out first and looked, I would have actually
Let it go
enjoyed
through.
a call.
so you
with
didn't call him back?
I did.
You called
I called him back.
He
Yeah,
called
and then-
me. He called me like 3 hours later. I was too
No.
busy.
Yeah, and he's
3
got,
hours.
listen, here's the thing.
I think he didn't need
Oh,
anything.
God.
Ladies and gentlemen,
There's
if
a-
you want to get in touch with me, what you don't do is call me.
That's true.
Because I'm going to tell you, I'm not answering the
Which
phone.
is the
he calls
opposite.
back. He
Which is the
calls back.
opposite for
that's right.
for our
For
producer
Brian.
over there.
I love
Brian.
If
phone.
loves a good
you
phone
need,
call.
Yeah.
you're absolutely right,
Yeah,
Chapman. If
you
you need
call
to get
me.
in touch with Brian,
I want to talk.
you don't text him.
Nope.
No.
You don't
No.
do anything but
Nope.
call.
Yeah,
Call.
he's
He's
got
a
that
voice
thing,
guy.
Yeah.
Or the opposite.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Opposite's
matter.
a track. That's what
Doesn't matter how
what are you
many
We're
gonna do?
yin and
questions you
yang.
text.
We're the goddamn yin and yang.
But then I got to finish this
I think
thought
Paul
though.
Abdul
Yeah.
wrote a song about you guys.
Because here's where I'm. Because Don talked to me today, and I apologize for the missed call. But then we went off on a side tangent. Why are we calling it a butt dial? And I got to tell you, this today I went down to Chicago. I had one of them Sherlock Holmes magnifying glass. I want to do scientific research. How many people are putting the phone in their back pocket for a butt dial?
I put my phone in the back.
I was
pocket.
looking at small butts, big butts, young butts, old butts. I was looking at all the
Yeah,
butts.
a lot of
what'd you
butts.
find?
What's
What'd
the
you learn?
percentage?
If I-
Zero.
Nobody
Nobody's
knows.
putting the phone in the
I
back
do.
pocket.
I do.
Teenagers do.
If I'm walking, it's in my back pocket.
Shut up.
Really?
No, I'm going to tell you who,
Yeah.
and this actually makes sense why Nick puts it in his back pocket, because everybody that's a female puts it in their back pocket.
It's true.
As a
It is
female.
100% true.
Wait, no, wait, it is?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I
absolutely.
looked at a lot of female butts today.
Because
There was nobody with the
it's
phone in the
comfortable.
No,
pocket.
here's the reason why. Females, if they don't have a purse, they can't put it in their front
You know what
pocket.
it is? It's the iPhone Max, the big dog.
See, yeah, that's what
They have to
this
put it
is.
in the back pocket.
Yeah, put this in the back.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a phone size.
Maybe. But
That's-
phones are only getting bigger.
Okay, so my question for the panel here, can we just get rid of butt dial and just call it thigh dial from
Thigh
now
dial?
on? That's my
Thigh
question.
dial?
Thigh
No.
dial.
It rolls
Maybe a
off the
dong
tongue a
dial.
little easier.
I
Maybe a
kinda
dong
like it.
Thigh dial?
I kinda
does?
like
No,
it.
butt dial rolls off.
No,
No,
it sounds
I'll tell you. I think I'm in with thigh dial too.
thigh dial.
Thigh dial. I don't even want to talk about my muff anymore. Or the muff.
It's a nice
Not
muff.
my muff.
I like the color.
I have a good muff.
Looks good on your mouth.
Wait a minute.
what's
It's a
wrong with
good
the
muff
muff?
now? It was a bad muff.
It is a bad muff.
Ladies
But
and
I'm
gentlemen, he's talking about the cover of a microphone for the plosives, so you don't hear the P's
The spittle.
and the
It's a spittle guard.
It's more. I put it on for the plosives. That's the audio
Really?
engineering.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
So
you know, so-
if I took
so
this
you don't
off
pop
right
the
now,
mic.
if I raw dog this mic,
Go ahead, raw dog it real quick.
Why
And I'll
don't we-
show
All right,
everybody
we'll
how
do
to
the
do
raw
it.
dog it. We'll do
Raw
the raw
dog it.
dog
Just
next.
for a minute. Go ahead.
I'm going to tell you, I may want to. I don't want to.
I
Raw
want
dog
you to
this. This is
say,
terrible.
You sound
sell
exactly the same.
pizza pronto.
Sell pizza pronto.
Okay, you'll
yeah.
hear in the recording how
Really? You
awful
think
that
there'll
is.
be more
Oh, yeah,
Ps?
it'll be
No,
back.
he's gonna
Put the
tweak
muff back
I'll put it
on.
back on.
He's gonna
Put the muff
tweak that.
back
There's
on.
no way. That
Yeah.
sounded the same. We're hearing it. We're hearing
your
it live
mouth
right
back
now.
on
No, wait
that
till you
muff.
hear it in the
Really?
recording.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Wait to play back. I'll tell you, this feels more natural. But and so, ladies and gentlemen, here's what happened. So I had this red muff, or
You sure did.
muff, right? I had a red muff.
It was disgusting.
Yeah, and I don't know about that because I don't look at it. But let me tell you, I've had this thing for 3 years. Me and the muff were one.
3 years.
I should have washed
3 years.
it. You
And then-
seem washable.
You can't
Yeah,
wash
there,
it.
yes, you
rinse it in-
certainly can
Yeah.
wash them.
They're
Absolutely.
like 4 cents.
And so
It
But if
doesn't
there's
matter.
an emotional attachment to it, you
100%
keep
of
it
an
and wash it.
attachment.
the weird thing is if there's any piece of autism about me,
It's the muff.
it is for some reason I can come into any room and tell you what's different.
That's your
Really?
thing?
That is my. It's like a superpower.
Do you ever play those games where
I
you
don't
have
know
to
if
where
it's
you see
OCD,
the
is
two
that-
pictures?
Oh,
and
yeah,
you,
so
That's
good at
You nail it
OCD,
every
isn't
time.
it? No, it's
Wow. I never knew
autism?
this about you.
OCD.
I don't know if it's autism or OCD, but one of those, whatever gives you that special power. Now, listen, I'm not fast. I can't jump. I'm not very athletic. My math is terrible, and
Oh,
my
there's no autism
grammar
then.
stinks. But you change something up
I
in a
don't- you know,
room.
I don't understand.
Huh.
You know,
That's a good
you're
trait
like
to
my
have.
David
I
Lee
think
Roth.
so.
You're
I
my
like that.
front man.
Yeah.
You're my front man.
It's a good
Yeah.
super.
And
It's
I'm
like
taking
basically a
care of you.
superpower.
Yeah, but it's not autism
I'm
if you're
giving
bad
him
at
the
math.
freshest, nicest stuff.
It's true.
Oh,
Thinking about you,
No,
keeping
I
my
think so.
keeping my front man
you'd be good
with
at
the
other things.
with like the green M&M.
I like this, but what's happened
But
now?
now I'm getting nothing but shit.
So, ladies and gentlemen, when I talk, and all of the dickers talk differently, but when I like to use the microphone, I'm putting my lips right on this thing. I want you guys to feel my lips.
Yeah, the muff knows.
Unless you're a gentleman. If you're a gentleman, I do not want you to feel my lips. But if there's any ladies out there,
Oh, I thought you were talking to us directly. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if we want to feel your lips at all.
you don't want to feel the lips.
No,
I'll
not
tell
at
you
all.
though, speaking of this, the chapstick has really softened these things up. And I don't necessarily use chapstick all the time. It's, what's the stuff you put on cuts? Neosporin.
You
You're
put
putting that on your
Neosporin
lips?
on your lips?
Put Neosporin before you go tonight, before you go to bed tonight.
No.
Put Neosporin
It's
on
like
your
drinking
lips.
coffee after you brush your teeth.
I'm going to tell you this.
What?
I
Do
think your lips will
you
go
want
numb.
some soft lips?
Neosporin.
Neosporin.
They will be the softest
You
lips
think of
you will ever have.
Vaseline, maybe?
No, not Vaseline. Neosporin.
I think
It's phenomenal. So anyway,
All right.
ladies and gentlemen, I like to
Right.
put my lips on
Don't
the muff,
listen to
and
that tip.
that I get as close as possible. Now that they have changed this muff on me, it is so rough. I'm gonna have a tough.
It's a rough muff.
I may get. It's a rough muff,
You gotta break it in a little bit.
poor guy.
We broke him.
but you don't want to break in a muff. You never want to break in a muff,
We
Nick.
lost
Wow.
funny Don.
You
We
did
got
it once,
angry
you can
Don.
do it again.
I'm very angry. I want to flip a table. I've never done it.
Well,
Never flipped an
This
octagon.
one's pretty, this one's pretty heavy. I think you might start breaking pieces off before it actually flips. But I'd like to see it.
This is pretty heavy. This ain't going anywhere.
But I am happy to
Well,
have.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, and I appreciate.
I do have the original red one. I'll
Yeah,
bring
we
it
had
back.
the conversation. We're like,
if it's
you know
any
what? We
consolation,
think you would
I
like
like
the
I
line.
like
I
the
will
Muff.
test if it's
good.
possible to wash these stupid things.
So hold on a second.
What do you mean?
Can
I'll
I?
put it in the washing machine.
Can
Washing
I?
machine.
You
No, no, no,
100%.
no, no.
Put it in the sous vide. Just right in the sink.
Right in the sink.
You get
Right
some,
next to the sinks.
you get some soapy water, warm soapy water, and you like a sponge. These are
That way
basically
you don't melt it.
They're sponges, right?
How about we drop off all the muffs to Scooter's house?
I'll
so he
take
can
care of
wash
it.
them.
Yeah,
That's true. Scooter does.
I'll do it.
No, you want to know what's going to happen if I drop it off over at Scooter's house? He's going to shrink it. I know he's going to
It might-
shrink it. I
it
don't
might
want a small
shrink.
muff.
They might shrink, but they'll fit better on the microphone because
They
they do
won't.
slide
It's
off
not gonna.
too-
It's
too
not gonna
easily.
fit. It's gonna rip, and then I'm gonna be muffless.
I think
And
you
that's
got
gonna be even worse.
No, you still have this one. This one will still be waiting for you.
I don't
Because we
know.
don't have to
No,
wash
he's
that
gonna
one.
take
No,
it.
no,
He's
we're
gonna
this is
take
we're
it.
gonna
We're gonna
we're
wash
gonna
the
wash
old
the old one. This is
Scooter's
your
not
backup.
taking anything.
You
Yeah,
have
where's
to
the old one?
understand.
No.
Scooter likes to do it all at once.
Yeah,
This isn't.
Gotta be
We're not.
efficient.
Yeah, we're not piecing. We're not
You
piecemealing
gotta
this
wash
thing.
your own muff. That's the rule.
All
You
right.
can't have Scooter wash all
So
the
now
muffs.
I'm washing my own muff.
have
Maybe
to wash your own muff.
your wife can wash your muff, but that's about it.
Somebody's got to wash this muff because there's no way.
And not Scooter.
I do want
I
it
don't mind.
back. I would like it back.
All right. I have a feeling though, if I wash the damn thing, you're gonna still be upset.
I don't want you to wash it.
You want
I
original?
want the stinky, dirty
Oh,
muff.
man, it's bad.
That I love
I
it.
think there's mold on the backside.
Fuck yeah, there is. That's how I do muffs. If there's not
Scooter
mold,
looked at his muff.
moldy muffs,
if there's not mold on my muff,
Moldy muffs.
rough muffs,
Guess
moldy
what?
muffs.
yeah, so many
Rough
muffs.
muffs.
Smelly muffs.
Yeah,
This is like a Dr.
Dirty
Seuss
muff.
I tell
book.
you, it's inside baseball here tonight, boys.
and I
Yeah,
apologize.
everybody's- we brought everybody into our world.
We did. We did.
This could be taken as a dirty episode.
Oh, explicit.
Wow, we are
So-
explicit.
Brian, how come we didn't hear from you on the weather yesterday? That was quite a light
Oh,
show.
man,
Did
let
you
me
go
tell
out
you.
there and look
You
at
know,
that?
It was
recorded
amazing.
Thank you for bringing that up.
Yeah, I thought you'd be the first one out there. I mean, it was like so much lightning and nothing hitting the ground. It felt a little scary, but
All cloud to cloud.
It's
Was that-
Lindsay's fault.
Can I ask you a question?
Did you go out and
a
look at
weather
it?
question?
No, look, I recorded it. I was about to send you guys, and then she just distracted
I got a
me.
theory behind it. This is my theory, but was that a thunderstorm starting?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I
Heat
thought it
lightning.
was.
Was it heat
It
lightning?
wasn't heat lightning.
There's no
no
such
such
thing
thing.
as heat lightning.
I think that was the cloud
Sorry,
was.
sorry.
heat lightning.
It's an old wives'
There's heat
tale.
lightning.
So it looked like the cloud was coming at us, but it was already past us.
Right, it was
But
forming.
it was actually going up. That looked like it was coming at
Building its tower.
Yeah.
us. It was, right?
Yeah,
It was
think
like
so.
360 degrees though.
Yeah,
it
we're
was
talking
everywhere.
nonsense. It was-
We were in this weird donut hole.
We were in a
of,
weird
like,
donut hole for
there were-
sure.
everything was around us.
It was.
And
yeah.
it was reliable too. You could watch in one spot, just see strike after
I know.
strike after strike.
it was wild.
It was pretty
In
wild.
the clouds, though, it never
In the clouds, yeah.
it went
Yeah.
below
Yeah,
the clouds.
because I actually pulled out a chair and just sat down in the middle of the cul-de-sac where there's fewer trees. So you could get it.
Ooh, you
And then
got-
at first, I'm like, am I fucking stupid? Because that's
No,
a lot
you're
of
getting
lightning. That's a
lightning
lot of
surround sound.
lightning.
I thought the
and
same
a lot
thing.
of trees.
I
But
was
I'm like, you know
outside.
what?
Yeah, we went outside.
Not a single one hits the ground, so I'm good.
Did you see the lightning?
Until it does.
Oh yeah, I saw
Yeah.
the lightning. I was outside for a little bit, and then I got so scared I went in. And usually I don't get scared,
Yeah.
but
I
this
got
was a
little
lot
scared,
of
too.
lightning.
I didn't go in. I didn't get so scared that I went in.
This
but I got
was
scared.
machine gun lightning. Have you ever
100%.
seen machine gun
It was
lightning?
machine gun
It
lightning.
wouldn't stop.
And the
Yeah.
rumble. It's just
Yeah.
a
But a
constant
nice
rumble.
light-
Nothing too
Low
loud.
rumble.
It was a low rumble.
Yeah.
You're right.
No,
Yeah.
yeah.
It had some bass.
It was like an
Just
upset
flashing
stomach rumble.
It was.
a stomach rumble.
Yeah.
Not explosive diarrhea
You're
rumble.
right. Yeah. Not
no
one of those.
rain. No rain.
Yeah,
No
we
rain.
had
Very
rain
little.
last night.
Couple drops. But
Didn't we have rain?
No,
Well,
we
now-
had
we
rain.
got cheated.
Not
We had
when that
rain.
was forming.
No, we got like 2 inches of rain. I think.
Oh yeah,
No,
like
we
2
did. We
a.m.
did.
No.
Listen, I had my.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I had.
Not when this was going on.
I had
No.
I
Your
let
rain
the jet
gauge?
ski out, and it would, the wheel wells were filled with water, filled to the
Here
top.
we go again.
Me too.
Inside Baseball Podcast.
Me too.
Somebody from California, like, what the fuck are these guys talking
Yeah.
about?
All we have is fires.
Well, I've never seen lightning like that before.
Hey,
It was good.
pretty
It was
cool.
good lightning.
Yeah, it was
So-
fun.
I didn't mean to say. Did I upset you?
What do you mean by not responding? Yeah, that was directed at you, but Don picked up for you.
That's what we do. We're
I
a
didn't see
team.
that. I saw it
Ride
later.
on.
Yeah.
Ride on.
We're a team.
Bride on fucking.
We're a team.
Ride on. Took
I'll get
care
on
of
it. I'm sorry. And I did record it. I was about to send you guys the video that I recorded. And
I recorded too.
And then I got distracted.
I think
Yeah, it's not
Matt
good
Flynn
quality,
even
but-
responded to that one.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Guys,
What's up?
lost and found.
Oh.
Yay or nay?
Yay! If you love, it's your one hope. It's your glimmer of
It
hope
is
of getting
your-
your shit
yeah.
back.
All right.
And once in a while, it works. Usually
It does
doesn't.
work.
It works.
Plus,
Have faith.
if you work in a restaurant and you want some cool shit, you can pick it up at the Lost and Found. So there's two winners here. Either you get your shit back or somebody else gets your shit.
So I'm very, very big on the lost and found. When I go, and I didn't lose anything, But maybe I found something in there, like a basketball.
Right.
A lot of Gatorade
or
bottles.
a Gatorade bottle. But
Yeah.
there's
If you ever need
sometimes,
one of those little sippy cup.
yeah, well,
Gatorade
you'll
ones.
go through and
Tons
you'll
of them.
find stuff. If you lose something, the chances of you getting it back at the lost and found,
Very.
pretty
widely.
much zero.
No, they have
No.
got the shit back.
Pretty much zero.
Depends what. Like if you lost like a $20 bill, you're not getting that back. But if you lost some car keys, you probably could get
All
those
right.
back.
So let me tell you,
Yeah.
What'd you lose?
this was a dumb move.
Oh,
And
boy.
you know what? I'm hoping that I can save somebody some pain. So learn through me, ladies and gentlemen. Went to my one visit of Six Flags.
Oh.
And when you go to Six Flags, they're lost and found, I think, is just a sign, but nobody works there. Nobody gives a shit. That is one place that if you lose something,
No one's there. So it's like a
That
leave,
thing's gotta be
leave
a
a penny,
goddamn
take a penny, leave a penny.
100%.
I-
Not only that, people are
I
losing
don't
stuff
think
all the
there's
time there. It's
any
gotta be a
employees
warehouse.
at Six Flags anymore. I think
Well,
it
that's-
just,
oh, yeah.
I think it just runs itself now.
I think it does too, but I think that they just have a lost and found sign. There's no if you lose something, you could lose a kid at Six Flags and they're gone. They're fucking gone. Their lost and found is terrible.
No, I'm sure that's too much stuff. And who's really nobody's returning shit to lost and found over there. It's not you don't get your best people over there.
You're putting it in the pocket.
I think
Listen,
it's,
I
think it's lost and found. I think you lost it and they found
somebody
it.
found it.
What the
Yeah,
hell do
they-
you think he lost? I want to know.
So, and this
I think
is, and
his-
it's terrible, by the way, but it
His
is.
cell phone fell out.
No,
It's not his phone. It's got to be something
no.
dumb.
So I figure if
Sandal.
I'm gonna
The
lose
sandal.
something at Six Flags,
Snickers bar.
this thing is gone. You know, because
Yeah.
if it's anything
I'll give you-
worthwhile,
It depends on the place,
and
right?
I apologize,
is
Six
gone.
Flags. Like this is on me. Like I think that you would steal something if I lost it.
Can we go around the horn here real quick? We got 4 of us.
There's no way you'll guess.
Can we guess?
You can
One
try to
item.
guess.
One item.
One item I lost.
I think it was a rock from Hawaii.
Yeah, I don't carry those around.
Is it
Just
something?
FYI.
Was it one of your kids? Because he said you never get them back. which of your kids did you
It's a
lose?
dog. He brought his dog. Emotional support.
All right, what do you
dog.
think? What do you think, Nick?
Is it something you wear?
We're not playing 21 questions. What do you think, Chapman?
Yeah, I really have no idea.
I'm gonna say a sandal. I'm gonna say a sandal.
AirPods.
No.
All right.
That's
Sunglasses.
a great guess.
That's
Everybody
a good guess.
loses
But he
AirPods,
got,
but you
hold
never
on.
get 'em back.
Before, let me tell you this. Before you guess, and that Scotty, this is really going to help you. I'm a goddamn professional when I'm going to a Thrills and Chills park. I'm wearing no sandals. I'm wearing shoes that you can comfortably walk. No sunglasses.
Yeah, you
I'm
never
not
bring
even
those.
wearing
Right.
any of my necklaces because God
Oh.
forbid those things go off.
Okay.
My wallet is. Do I have my wallet or am I using Apple Pay? Who knows? But I am so tight when I go to a Thrills and Chills
All right,
park.
I got it all. You lost it all. It was a fanny pack.
Nick isn't listening. I'm a goddamn pro, Nick. These people with the fanny packs, they're not pros.
They're amateurs.
Can I tell you what the worst is? When you're a fucking pro and you bring a wife who's not a pro at all, and
right.
she's fucking sticking shit in your pockets, handing
you-
you bags
you
and
become
stuff
the amateur.
because you don't have anything. You're like, well, you're not carrying anything. There's a fucking
would say-
reason I'm not carrying anything. It's all part of the plan.
That's a very good
Chapman
point.
does travel lightly.
Yes.
Always.
Oh, my
Everyone-
God.
Gotta.
We went
have
on a
to.
hike the other day. Shows up. Nothing. Just
Not even a water.
But I mean,
No.
that's not
There
good
you
either
go.
because
Didn't
God
need it.
forbid you go off
Didn't
the
need
trail.
yeah.
Then
How come
what?
I never get invited hiking?
You just
Are you a hiking
come on.
guy?
Let's
It was a
go.
Wednesday
Wanna go
morning. It was a
hiking.
Wednesday morning.
Oh, I can't do that. All right,
Oh,
go
there
ahead.
you go.
You're going to go hiking?
Yeah, I like hiking.
Hiking
Right.
is fucking
It was a-
crazy.
it
And
was a
here's
fun
why.
hike.
You can't just go off and hike. And I'm going to tell you three right now, if you're all going hiking, if you're the goddamn hiking trio and you are not doing any kind of stretches
No,
or
we stretch.
limbering up before you
Oh,
go out, and here's
stretch.
why.
No, we stretch.
You get 3 miles deep out there.
Yeah.
You pull a hammy. That's it.
You're
We've
not
lost
coming
Nick.
back.
We actually talked about that. Like, all right, we're pretty deep right now. One of us goes down.
Yeah.
What happens?
That's
because
what-
Yeah, carry
nobody's-
him out.
Do you?
No, you just leave him.
Leave him.
Yeah, that's why there's 3. You always have one buddy to get back with.
You leave him.
So you still have somebody talk shit about the guy you
Yes.
left behind with.
All right, we'll be right back. We'll be right
We'll
back.
find him at Lost
So
and
wait a
Found.
minute. You're not a
Here, sit against this tree. Sit tight.
Six Flags lost and found.
Did you guys happen to have a Nick there?
Did you find our buddy? Our buddy over there?
Holy shit, we do.
I'm still thinking
Don,
about
you-
this. What you lost. So
Wait, you don't hike, Don?
Fuck no.
Come on,
but
you're-
I do walk the beach.
What do you do? What do you do in Hawaii? What's the fucking
I
point
walk
of
the
going?
beach.
You don't
Well,
hike
can
in
walk the
Hawaii?
beach.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
hike in
You
Hawaii.
can walk the beach in Chicago. Hawaii is all
No.
about
No,
hiking.
that's
No,
hiking.
no,
It's hiking.
I-
Haleakala?
And I cannot. I've already been there, so I'm not going there
Hey,
again. It's
hike
like
it.
Pearl Harbor. You
Well,
want
you
to
just like expensive
And
groceries.
I just
Why do you
can't
go there?
believe that you just and
He's shopping for T-shirts.
I apologize to all the Hawaiians that are listening to this podcast because Chapman, that's goddamn blasphemy to equate the fucking Lake Michigan beach to Hawaii.
Well, it's not because there's other things to see in Hawaii other than a beach.
Well, and if you're walking down the Chicago beach, you're probably going to get shot at.
Yeah, I got to tell you, when I go to
No
city, I
sharks.
avoid the beach. I'll stay by the water, further down by like the cement areas, over by the marinas, because the beach is a no-go zone for me too now. It's
Really?
just such sketchiest crowd.
Ah.
You just feel dirty there. It's just
Yeah.
not good.
That's a shame.
You might step on a straw.
Yeah.
But that's one
it's not my
beach that I
favorite.
will never go to. I don't know why. I just won't go to it. But anyway, what do you think I lost?
Oh, back in that. Man, I was gonna say sunglasses. But you already said no sunglasses, but
So
I don't
guys,
know, man. I don't know.
Listen, and audience, I apologize, but we do have to be nice because Scotty, this is his first time back, and probably I think
Yeah.
it's been more than 3
Go easy
weeks.
on him,
I'm the
buddy.
last
Yeah,
guesser.
so
We've- and
guys,
you've-
listen, I
you've
know
said how
some of
many
you are
things they're not.
probably yelling at the
Hey, he
the radio
buttoned it
right
down. He
now
buttoned
saying
it down.
he needs to be on medication. But listen,
I'm plenty
it's
of
not.
medication.
Yeah, he's fine. He's
I'm
fine.
plenty
It's
of
just,
meds.
he needs to warm up. I'm going to tell you, 5 minutes until the show's over, he's going to be on his fucking game.
I don't know what
So-
else. What else can you lose if you didn't? You're saying
Hat.
you didn't bring
Lost a
anything.
hat.
So
No,
here,
how do
and
you
here's
lose a hat?
here's
A
the
hat.
thing.
That's another freaking
Only a-
amateur hour.
Only a
Guys,
half.
I
That's
don't
the
know
last
how
thing
many.
you wear.
Thank you, Chapman.
We're
How,
talking about Don. He thinks
Listen,
he's a professional.
That's true.
He lost something.
His
He's
keys?
not a
It's gotta be the
professional.
keys.
The
Do you
keys.
think?
Keys? I didn't think
Keys?
you'd be that dumb to
My-
lose keys.
That's
100%.
really
And that's
fucking-
and
That's
listen.
why I
Hold
was
on a second.
overruling the professional.
Didn't I say how stupid? Didn't
Yeah,
I say
gotta
it? Didn't
tell
I
you,
say
that is
this?
Stupid.
It was
That
just
is
stupid. And
How do
here's
you lose your keys?
lose your
Please
keys?
tell me they fell
How
out
do
of
you
your
bring your
pocket.
keys
Yep.
in the park?
What kind of?
Oh,
were you
'cause-
wearing baggy jeans? Were you
No, the little small board shorts don't have big pockets.
Oh, you're wearing board shorts?
not
oh,
well,
that
like
is
just
a
like these
zipper.
type of shorts.
Yeah.
Like these
Listen,
type of shorts, they don't
shit
have.
falls
I
out.
gotta
You
tell
don't
you.
have a zipper. You need a zipper.
And that's you're 100% correct.
That Six Flags is the only place cargo shorts are still allowed.
I agree. I'm with you on this. And this is
Yeah.
And
guys.
fish concerts.
This was on me. And here's the worst part about this. Helen was there with us, so all I had to do was give her the key.
Oh yeah.
But she doesn't ride the ride.
She doesn't ride the ride. She just likes
Oh
to
my
watch
God.
me
Does your
car
ride.
have
She
the
likes,
keypad
she
on
likes
it?
to watch me having fun.
Yeah.
And I'm just, it's great. She lives vicariously through me.
You think
like-
that's a joke? She does enjoy watching you ride
100%.
rides.
She
does.
loves watching me
I've been
ride
there
rides.
once, and she waves as you're
Yeah,
going by.
she wait. I can't
my
see her
God.
because I'm
That's
going
nice.
so fast.
I gotta tell you, I would kill myself. I had to sit there and just watch you ride and
Oh,
wave
you know
at
what?
you in
Well,
line.
hold on a second.
It's like,
Obviously, you've never seen me ride
Look
a
at the
goddamn
baby.
ride.
Look at the baby.
now Scooter likes it because that's what Disney's all about, just
Well, I was
standing
gonna
around
say,
watching other people take rides.
it
So
seems
maybe you should take
much more-
Scooter with you and have him carry your keys because he loves standing in line.
I don't stand in lines. I don't do lines.
He's a professional.
You got to buy the fast pass and the lightning lane.
Give your wife a break.
Shift change.
Nobody likes it better than Scooty.
yeah.
Sorry, honey, I'm taking Scott today.
He shows up. Helen's sitting there. Don't worry. He's got his little lunch pail there.
I'm
ready.
Don't worry, Helen. I'm used to this.
You guys want to go get in some lines?
I hate lines. I don't wait any lines. That's why I go to Disney. You pay for it and you get right on the ride.
You do that at Six Flags.
Yeah, that's what you
Really?
got to do at Six Flags. Yeah, I do the
Oh.
Flash Pass, so I get right on these things.
That's a-
But here's
I
my
do.
question, and
Wait
this is
lines.
on me again. I made two fucking rookie mistakes. Number one, the key, right? All right, we all know that was dumb move.
Number 2, bring your wife.
Number two is she's fantastic. She holds it down for me. So she's my rock when I'm riding.
All right.
That sounds like a great song name.
Yeah,
Rock one. I'm
she's
riding.
my rock when I'm riding.
Yeah, that's an 80s rock ballad.
All right. So what's the other thing?
Not asking lost and found. So here's what happened. They called me up. I had to put in a lost and found report.
Oh.
Okay, so I put in a report on this thing
The fingerprint.
With who? Explain who you're...
online.
Oh, okay. I'll
So,
accept
and
that.
But
Because
after
here's-
you left the park, right? Because there's no fucking cell service in that park.
No, there's not.
Every
but-
14-year-old is on their phone trying to get whatever Wi-Fi or internet signal there is, and it's next to impossible to get any
Oh, you're
signal
screwed. The
over there.
bandwidth, there's no bandwidth
No
there. It's all
bandwidth.
being eaten.
Yeah.
But I somehow got in. I got one bar. And I got on the thing. And here's what I was saying as I was doing this. I'm like, listen, This is Six Flags Lost and Found. I couldn't get a yearly like fill up cup or whatever the hell those things where you can fill up the cups as you go for the season
Rookie
because
cup?
they were sold out everywhere. So I'm like, there is no way in hell I am getting this key back.
Are you panicked?
No.
You're
Here's
panicked.
why I'm
a
not
little
panicked. I panicked initially, and then I said, Helen, did you bring your key with you? She said, I sure did. I said, God damn it.
There you
Okay,
go.
so you got your way home. Okay, all right.
So you're $150 out max.
How much
For
is
a new
on this
key,
key
right?
ring? We got house keys.
No,
on
it's just
there?
it's just the
car.
Just the car key.
Well, this isn't too bad.
Just the car key.
$50.
So I go and I do this report. And I even went up and talked to him. I said, hey, there's a Jeep Cherokee key ball. Here's what it looks like. Great. Nope, sorry, sir, we don't have it. But if we do find it, we're going to call you. I said, you're
nice.
never going to find it. Nobody's going to turn it in. You're not calling, but I'll be waiting.
Did you identify what coaster it was on where it fall out?
Hell
or-
yeah. No, because I had no idea.
So it could have been like 3. You couldn't identify a
It
general.
could have been on the Aquaman log
Okay.
flume.
Okay.
For all I
And
know.
it's on the bottom of the.
It's,
on the
yeah,
river.
it's fucking keeps going down the ride because you know the
in the
water
filter.
just keeps
You
going
had
through.
no idea.
Nick, no fucking idea.
Oh my God.
All right, so I'm going through in my head. Where's
It's like
maybe
a constant check every line you're in, right?
where's maybe
Yeah.
the loop-de-loops? Here's the problem, Nick, is I get so goddamn entrenched and just having so much fun with all these rides, I forget what the fuck is going on.
So wait a minute.
Bless
Let me
your
ask you this:
heart. Bless your heart.
did you commandeer your wife's key and now that's your key and she doesn't have a key? Who's got a key?
It was, but we'll get to
It's
that.
keyless now.
So then I tell Helen, I said,
He's staying
listen,
at Six
thank God
Flags.
you brought your key. We're going home. And I said, by the way, we're never going to hear from Six Flags again. There's no way they're going to find the key. I'm going to go get a new key. Now, here's the crazy thing. I am not an extended warranty guy. But with these Jeeps, for some reason, listen, they're not cream of the crop
Yeah,
when
they're
it
not the
comes
best
to working
Reliability.
the reliability and just working. And listen, Jeep, I hope it doesn't
Love that
hear me
stuff.
because I still do love it. But sometimes they're just lazy.
Your Jeep?
No, the Cherokee.
The Cherokee, I think, is
okay.
more. But anyway, I got extended warranties on both those cars, and I drive them nothing. So I'm like, let me just do it anyway, right? It's transferable, all this good stuff. So I get 3 free keys.
Oh my God.
Really?
Part of this extended
All at
warranty.
once?
A $650 value.
All at once?
I got 3 keys.
You're
Yes,
just juggling keys now?
I
You're
have
juggling?
85
Showing
keys
off
at home.
at Six Flags?
Yeah. So I get this new key.
He shows up to Six Flags.
You're juggling. I mean, if
Yeah.
you drop one, you don't even pick it up because you got 2
Nah,
more.
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Single-use keys.
So I was like, all right, fuck it. Go and do that. Get it. They have to I had to bring the car in because they got to reprogram both keys, right? In case somebody finds the key and they're like, oh, I know that guy's car. And then they start
They
fucking
just walk
with it.
around the Chicagoland area hitting the horn thing.
Yeah.
Eventually, they'll get you.
Right. So you've got to go to get everything reprogrammed. Just get everything reprogrammed. I get a call that night. This is Lucy from Six Flags.
They
By
got
the
your
way, we
fucking
found
key.
your key. Can you describe it? So I'm literally went and got Helen's key, and I'm describing this thing word for word. And there's probably 5 or 6 buttons. There's a Jeep thing on the back. I tell her it's square. Like, I'm going through this thing.
It's black.
And she wanted fucking more.
Or
Wait a minute. They didn't have iPhone, so you couldn't send a picture.
No, she didn't want a picture
like,
because
and
this
what,
is...
and what else, sir? And what else?
Yeah, 100%. She wouldn't let
Anything
me.
else?
And I'm like, this is starting to get specific. You don't have this thing or what? I'm like, what's going on? She goes, I have it here. She goes, do you want it shipped? I said, I sure do. Nothing like having an extra key because you never know if this shit happens.
But you got to
Wait,
spend money
wait,
to
wait.
program it, though.
You're going to ship it to your house, so now they know your address.
Yeah.
But it doesn't work
It doesn't
anymore
work,
because
yeah.
I've got
Oh,
the
yeah.
other, it's already reprogrammed. But I said, listen, I'll hold on to this thing. You never know. Then I get them all reprogrammed again.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter to me. I'm on this extended warranty. Smart move by me.
That's
When you
good
got an
for
extra key, that means you'll never lose a key. So
Never lose a
So
key.
that's never going to happen to you.
Extended
So-
warranty costs $5,000, by the way, but
I was going to say,
Yeah.
we're
you
getting
get a
there.
new key for $150.
We're getting there.
I'm going everywhere and losing keys. I'll tell you right now, I'm getting the most out of this goddamn warranty.
I'm happy you found it. Next time that happens, I'll go pick it up for you. I'm up there all the time.
He is. That's actually and you probably did you get the key back?
Well,
I don't think you're getting
Well,
it
listen.
back. I wouldn't trust that for a second.
A lot of weird cars are pulling up in front of the house.
Six Flags, as we all know, is not really known for their customer service. They try.
No.
They try.
Or
They
cleanliness.
got great
They try.
uniforms, though. They got
They
great
try.
uniforms.
So you can imagine my surprise when they called and said they had the key. I was like, this is fucking great. But I know the universe is like, listen, you were meant to lose this key for a reason.
Uh-oh.
They said, we're going to send you an email. All you have to do is pay the shipping charges. We'll send this thing out. If we don't hear from you within the next 5 days, we're going to throw the item out.
Oh, shit.
so-
Jeez. Ball's in your court.
100%. And I'm waiting for this email to come in. I'm checking
Oh,
spam.
you fucked up. You should have sent Brian right on the spot.
This is on me. So this is number 3. This is now fuck up number 3, right? So I try to call him back.
Yeah.
Do.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
number
you
is
can't-
disconnected.
Oh,
What?
you think it was do you think it was a scam?
No, I think it was real. But once again, this is the customer service of Six Flags.
They were almost there.
They were almost
Almost
out
there.
of 10. If I'll tell you right now, I'm not a survey guy, but they would have gotten one from me.
Ah.
They were right. I mean, they were 10 out of 10 finding this thing and calling me.
Well, you know they're owned by Cedar Fair now.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why
So
I
maybe
picked
that's
up.
why we're getting places.
Maybe that's and you should have been calling Cedar Fair.
They're
Called the
lost
wrong
and
number.
found?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shit.
Makes sense.
Well,
Like go to a central unit. Yeah.
So I just let this thing go because now it's been 10 days. And
Oh, God.
SOL.
But you know what? Extended warranty. So joke's on you, Six Flags.
Yeah.
I'm not an extended warranty guy at all. So
I'm not
it's good-
either.
It's good to hear they pay off sometimes.
Sounds like you're 2 for 2 right now on extended warranties.
Extended warranties.
I'm about to tell you guys. It's a secret.
There's a secret.
Love secrets.
And you're going to spill it? You're spilling secrets?
I'm telling the world.
Let's have it.
It's my little lost and found life hack. I've done it twice and it's worked twice.
2 for 2.
I forgot my computer charger on a trip, and I'm in a hotel,
100%.
and I go downstairs, and I tell the lady, I was here a couple months ago. By chance, is there a Apple computer charger here? She goes, hang on, let me go look. Yeah, here you go.
No way.
Yeah, it's happened twice.
way.
Yeah.
It's happened twice.
Yeah. Only works for Apple, though, because
Yeah.
everybody else has different charges for every single goddamn
You're
computer.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Are
They
you
always
serious?
have an Apple charger in the lost
I
and
think
found.
the bigger question
And
is
if you play it off right, just say, I was here 2 months ago.
Just so you know, you can also.
by chance, you play it innocent.
Yeah.
By chance, is it here? You don't like you care, but you don't really
You
care.
don't really care.
Yeah,
I got
it's
a
no
new
big
one.
deal.
I already got
It's
a new one.
delivery. It's
they
delivery.
got toothbrushes too. You can ask for a toothbrush.
For sure.
I'm serious. I never travel with a toothbrush.
Yeah, it comes with a picture of
A
them
used
wiping their
toothbrush?
ass with
Yeah.
it.
No, brand new.
Like I
in a bag.
forgot my-
Oh, you're saying you
Classic.
forgot your toothbrush.
I thought
Yeah,
the
that's
same
another
thing.
good
Like
one.
I forgot my toothbrush. So you
No,
have it.
you just say,
use some
I don't know.
random
Nick is
Toothbrush.
using a lost and found toothbrush.
random toothbrush.
You got
You got a
toothpaste
comb
too?
in there too, maybe.
100%. They got everything. You just got to ask.
Out of my bag.
You know what? I'm a little parched. How about a bottle of water? You got everything.
A used one.
Yeah.
One sip.
Yeah. One sip.
All right, can we? What's going on in the world today? I think we should talk about it.
I think politics has died in this country.
Yeah.
I lost interest. I was into politics. Now I just don't care.
Yeah.
I
Am
think
I the
it's
only
No
one?
interest.
Getting kind of stale.
Right?
We got about 70, 65 days left.
Yeah. Okay, so there's
I don't know if we're gonna get to that. Are we gonna have World War III?
Nah,
You don't think so?
I thought it last week, but not this week.
So it's just a week to week
Yeah,
thing?
it's a week to week. I don't know. How about that Telegram guy getting arrested?
Yeah,
That's sad.
that was
that?
interesting.
Telegram guy.
Yeah,
that one.
for
I mean, it's not really our shtick, but
Oh, I heard something
No.
about it. What was his deal?
A singing telegram.
No, Telegram, the guy from
There you go.
I'm here.
maybe
the
that's why
messaging
he
app.
got arrested.
because
That's
took
what I
the
imagined
company
right when
name.
you said it.
Come on, the Android owners would love with the
That's
Telegram
how he got
story.
arrested. He was,
The singing
he
telegram
was doing
guy.
too many
You're my
singing telegrams.
dad. I'm here. All right, go on.
What's
with it.
That's
Go on.
breaking news right there,
What's
Scooter.
crazy about that?
So what did he do? What did the
I
Telegram
don't
guy
remember
do?
the. I don't remember the.
It's an app that's not encrypted, so the government can't control it, and France arrested him.
Yeah.
That's it in a nutshell.
So I guess supposedly
Because they can't control it.
the kind of the backstory of this whole thing is supposedly he was releasing a lot of information on like Larry Page and Epstein, and so they started coming after him. I mean, to me, the crazier thing is
On Telegram, he was releasing this?
no, he was releasing it
He was
somewhere else.
publicly
Oh, so
stating
they just
stuff.
used?
Yeah, right. So and then they took him down because
For that, okay.
Yeah. So, but I even crazier than that was this Zuckerberg thing. I'm not a Zuckerberg fan, but he's covering his ass from something. Did you
What's
see
that?
what he went and he just
The Hunter laptop.
through Congress?
2020?
He was like, no, just now. He literally today. It was either today or yesterday. He came into Congress and was like, listen, I am so sorry I worked with this administration. They made me mute.
Which administration?
Biden,
really?
Harris. He goes, they made me mute so much stuff and take so much stuff off of Facebook and censor. He goes,
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was so interesting. So here's the thing. He knows something's coming down, right? Because he's covering his ass. Is that the Diddy stuff? Because supposedly Diddy, they took a lot of stuff out of Diddy, and he kind of just disappeared right now, right?
That's coming. That's coming.
Why?
There is so much going on.
This is definitely political driven. We're getting to the end here.
Or it's so
Shit's coming out.
Here's the other thing: is he thinking at this point there's no way that she can win, and I better it so Trump doesn't come after me, right? Let's say that Trump is not. Let's say there's no. Let's say
Well, a lot of the tech industry is.
Do you really
flipping
think
ahead.
there's no way she can win? I got to tell you, I think
she can't win.
I mean,
no, she can't.
I don't know.
She can't win.
I think she
And
can.
here's all right. So you know what? You're 100% right. And here's
50-50.
why. Here's why she can win. 90% of the people in the world, let alone the country, are fucking dummies.
That's true.
And I hate to say this because that means, honestly, most of our audience. And I apologize, audience, but that's just the way it is because there's probably 10% here.
Yeah.
So you're fucked.
The fact that this is making its way into Fiddly just tells you what kind of world we're in.
Yeah.
Man.
We try to avoid this shit like the plague.
We do. But that's the thing.
She's gonna win.
There's no way she's going to win. The only way
I'm
she
with
can
you.
win is if
I
they
think
come
so.
with that triple E. Did you hear about the triple E where it shut down Massachusetts?
The triple Lindy?
They're trying to pull the COVID back
great
again.
move. Great move.
The triple Lindy?
And then you've got monkeypox.
Melon.
Yeah, the monkeypox.
We're
What's
still
his name,
talking about
Melon?
monkeypox.
They're trying to pull all this back now. They're trying to figure out a way that they've already found out. So here's what I'm starting. They found a way that they can control us. And now they're like just fucking with us. They're like, let's see if we can do
social
this
media.
shit again. Let's see how dumb these
Yeah,
idiots
throw it
are.
on the wall.
Can we do this? And by the way, we're also going to just let immigrants and Venezuelans and all sorts of shit in the country.
Now, what's wrong with Venezuela?
You didn't see what's going on in Colorado?
Aurora, Colorado.
Aurora, Colorado
They're
just got
destroying
taken
it.
over by gangs in Venezuela. And the
That's true.
best thing is nobody's doing anything about it.
Look it up tonight on Twitter.
Oh, geez.
By the
insane.
way, so here's the thing, and I'm
On
telling you guys,
Twitter.
here is
X, whatever.
here's a life pro tip for everybody that's listening. If you live in Colorado or if you're going to go to Aurora, Colorado, say you're Venezuelan.
Really? How did they get there?
The buses.
Yeah.
They're getting bussed there?
So, hey, guys,
Sanctuary City.
listen,
Is Aurora Sanctuary City?
Scott has 10 more minutes until he finally the brain starts kicking in. So just give him
I
a
don't watch.
little
I don't
bit.
watch any news. I don't click on
Oh,
any
that's
of
good.
stuff.
That's
They-
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's great
You
to
guys
be in
love
the
your-
dark.
you guys-
They
You guys love your news.
well, only been bussing fucking people into Chicago. Didn't you see the DNC? They were literally Palestine protesters.
Yeah.
And listen,
Breaking down the barriers and shit.
if
That was
you
great.
want to
No,
Were you
protest,
jogging?
they didn't
Were you-
break it down. It
Did you
was,
go down and jog
How was
during
it- how was
No,
it
I
easy?
didn't go. I
it
should
was
have gone.
broken.
Have you seen the DNC from 1958 or whatever that was?
All
of them.
68.
So
All
yeah,
of them.
I
1968.
agree with you. They're all
That one was a little more raucous. than
Before
this
you
one.
go into the craziness of that, kudos to the Chicago police. They did a bang up
Yeah.
job.
Well,
I swear to God, they did
average.
a great job.
Average.
They did a great job.
Average. And
Dude,
I'll
they
tell you
showed
why.
muscle.
They
Yeah.
They're average.
they did a great job.
They're average. The police
I'm
department's
not
average.
putting. Hey, by the way, that's not a compliment to you, Mr. Mayor. You still suck. The police officers crushed it.
All right. I'll listen. Here's what I saw a lot of is the protesters were out there and they would literally stop cars. They would stand in front of cars and they would say, "Do you support Palestine?" If you said no or didn't say anything at all, they just kept standing there until you said something.
Yeah.
There were literally cop cars going by, not stopping.
Because they support Palestine, so they were fine.
Oh, so they were good?
Just
They
just-
got paid.
why would nobody stop
They
them?
answered. They answered the question.
But it was so crazy. There was a lady that got out of the car and was talking to this person saying, like, listen, yelling, not saying it like but yelling, I need to go to work. Right? I don't care what's going on. I hate to say this, but I don't care what's going on in Palestine. I just need to get to work. If you want to protest, there's ways to do it than being a douche and standing in front of a car.
It's just not how we do it in the
Those are fun
21st
ways, though.
century, apparently.
If I was protesting,
how would you do it?
How would you do
I'll
it?
tell you, I wouldn't be standing in front of a car.
Why? Is for your own safety
But
or
standing
for,
in front of cars
because
and
it's impolite?
and doing
is
sins. I
impolite.
mean, that's
Can I
the
tell you
oldest
something?
form
And it's
of protesting.
jaywalking.
Can I tell you something? In Canada,
It's the-
everybody's protesting because
Yeah.
you walk across the freeway, people have to stop, and then you could stand there.
Ye-
It's a way of life over there.
People
For
just
sure.
stand
the
there.
truckers started
All right, so
that.
what's the best way to protest?
Yeah.
Well,
I know this.
Listen,
The truckers did a good job of that too. Yes.
They
you know,
did.
I'd have to think this through a little bit, but just kind of off the top, I think a megaphone would have to be involved.
What about a lawn chair? lawn chair,
What about a big
megaphone,
blow off
Hammock.
rat?
Some
Would you have a
Mai
big
Tais.
hammock,
rat? You
Yeah.
have a big rat, right?
Yeah.
No.
Gotta have a rat.
No. You do it different. Everybody does it that way, Nick. This is how you
love that
do
rat.
it.
You gotta have a rat.
You have a tank top, you have some shorts, you have a flip flop, you got a goddamn hammock, and you have a megaphone.
That's all you need is the megaphone.
That's all you need. This is like remote work. With a megaphone, you can do it anywhere.
All right. Has there ever been?
I tell you, I would listen to a guy in a hammock.
Yeah.
I'm in the hammock
I
and
would listen.
just
I might
talking.
change my way.
And I'm not even talking about anything. I may be talking about the prices of Jewel. Who the fuck knows?
How many people do you need with you before you're just so you're not just a crazy person talking
Right, I've
shit?
seen these guys.
Yeah.
There's guys
Just
downtown
me,
all the
I
time.
Yeah, he
That's
needs
you,
an
so
audience.
that's
You think
not a
I need-
protest.
you think I need some
you
people?
I think you need a
yeah.
musical instrument.
I
You
saw-
gotta
I
have
was-
I think you
something.
need 6 hammocks. 6 dudes
Yes,
in hammocks.
Yes, you can't be by yourself because then you're a
How
lone wolf
fucking
and a
cool would
crazy
that
person.
be? 6 hammocks and 6 megaphones?
Yeah.
Swaying
Now
in
wait
the
a
wind,
minute. Do you
protesting.
time between trees or do you bring those little stands?
So
you got to bring the stands.
I
for
think
the
you gotta
full
bring
effect.
the
Yeah.
stands.
Because I don't think there's
Too
enough
risky to
trees.
find those trees.
Yeah, I don't think. And
The
you'd
spacing.
have to. Yeah.
Well,
it's
listen, with
not-
good planning,
Whole
you could do it.
You could, but I don't want to
Scout
plan.
it first.
We're not
Yeah,
planned
they might
protesters.
move you. You need a stand.
You
Gotta
need
have a stand.
stands.
Gotta have a
You
stand.
need
Oh, okay, I got it. You don't even need to go into the actual moving cars. You find 2 parallel parked cars. You put the hammock in between the cars. Use the cars as the
Yes.
as the holders.
And then
So
and then
we
you
still
ask them
brought
if
cars
they
into
support
this.
Palestine before you get it off the
Before you
mirror.
do it.
And then when I come out of work and I want to go home, guess what? I'm driving.
And am I still in the hammock?
Yeah,
you might
you're going
be.
with-
What the
Now,
hell is
what-
going on?
now you're making news. And now you're making waves,
You're
my
right.
friend.
But I don't want
You go
to.
through Chicago with 2 dudes driving their cars and you're in a hammock.
Oh shit! I'm in the hammock. And we're going right down the road.
That's how
like
you make
this?
the news. In fact, we should do that. I'll drive. Brian will drive. You do the
And I'm
hammock.
in the hammock?
You're in the hammock.
And we're doing a mirror-to-mirror
100
hammock?
100%.
Whee!
Yeah.
That's all he's saying in the megaphone.
Yeah.
I'll videotape that. I'll video.
That'd be great.
Has there
Now
ever-
that's a protest.
That's a protest.
Speaking of
All right.
protests, has there ever been a protest that like the government or anybody says, you know what, you're right. Okay, let's change
Never.
this.
no.
Has it ever worked?
No, that's a good point. I don't think so.
It's kind of a waste of time.
No, just like voting. Pretty much a waste of time.
Yeah, I'm with you.
It is.
Protesting, voting.
Yeah.
I
Same
disagree
shit.
with you on the
Bullshit.
voting.
Voting is a waste of
Yeah,
time.
100%.
No, it's not.
But
Yes, it
here's
is.
the thing.
100%.
So how
Our vote
And I will
means
tell you
nothing.
why it doesn't matter. Your local elections are just as
Local,
important as
yes.
your national.
Local,
and that's why
yes.
everybody should go vote. I'll take that to my grave.
No, and I'm going to say
What's a vote do in the presidential?
Listen, you're right.
Yeah, people wanted
It comes
Biden.
down to
That didn't
electoral
work.
votes.
Well, we don't live in
It means
what do they call that? Toss-up state. We never have.
No,
It
but it
doesn't
doesn't matter.
matter.
It doesn't matter.
It
Bernie
comes down to
was
electoral votes.
back in the Hillary days. Bernie was actually going to win that shit, and then they shut him down. They're like, "Nah, I don't think so, Bernie."
So you want to
Hillary's our
abolish
guy.
the electoral college?
What's that?
You want to get rid of the electoral
No,
college?
I'm just saying.
I do.
I think
Why?
Trump will win the popular vote, and I think Harris wins the electoral.
Actually, I don't. I
I
don't
think
think
she
so. You know
wins
what the
flip-flop.
problem is? You know why I don't want to get rid
Really?
of the electoral college? Because if you do, the blue states will win. Will get the liberals will get more people because they're just they're all in the big cities.
Correct.
That's where the volume is.
That's why you
And that's-
can't
have
get rid
that.
of the electoral
Yeah,
can't have
college.
no,
that.
I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying Trump's going to win the popular vote, and she's going to win the
I
electoral.
think it's going to be opposite.
Trump's going to win the popular. You think?
yeah, I do.
No, I think it'll
No.
be the opposite.
there was something. I'll tell you, there was something
How
that I was
close it
going to
was
say
last time?
about all of this, and I just cannot remember.
Oh, we went down
I'm
that
gonna
road,
tell you, I
boys.
can't
didn't
believe
think we
it.
would.
I mean,
No.
I think we're still counting. Isn't Trump still counting votes from last time?
He is. He's going to add him to this time, so he's going to get historically high numbers.
Call Georgia.
Yeah, that whole thing last year. Those are he's counting votes for this election. It's all going to come out.
Who was the guy with the hanging chads in Florida that one time?
Al
Oh,
Gore.
yeah,
and,
yeah.
Al Gore, yeah,
Bush.
Gore.
That was something.
GW.
The good old days.
What a fucking mockery of our country.
God,
Oh my God, hanging
I'd take a
Chad.
hanging Chad debacle any day compared to the last
What's the
one.
hanging Chad?
Oh, when
they
couldn't
had the
punch
punch
holes.
cards,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
and if it
And then
didn't go
Chads
all the way
didn't come
through,
through.
you had like a little
yeah.
It hangs.
Dangle.
little flapper.
It
Yeah.
didn't feed it
Hanging
right.
Chad?
Didn't
No
feed
shit.
It. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So they don't count it.
No,
They
they
get
didn't count
kicked
it.
out.
Oh my god.
That's what was in court forever.
Well, for a couple weeks
Florida.
anyway.
Yeah, fucking Florida.
All right,
Can we give Florida to Cuba? Is that possible?
maybe
As long as we're
Maybe.
talking politics and shit?
football. You guys excited?
No,
Oh,
I am.
scripted.
I love
here
it.
come the conspiracy.
I'm going to write the script then. Bears Super Bowl champions. I'm all in. What do you think, Scooter?
This year?
Yeah.
No, I think we need a couple more years. But yeah, I mean, it's
What do you need a couple
built
more
right.
years for?
I don't know.
So
Maybe
you
you're
want me to
right.
tell you the
This year
script?
deep.
Want me to tell you the script?
You got
I
to
wanna
win
hear
more
the
than
script.
6 games.
It looks good on,
You ready for the script?
First of all, they won 7 last year, and second of all,
So-
we got a lot of better athletes.
Who's
Yeah.
their backup
good.
QB?
Tyson
Tyson
Bagent.
Bagent.
Okay, so he better be ready. So here's what's going to happen.
Uh-oh.
Caleb is going to have a great first, second, third, whatever. He will be injured with a season-ending injury at some point, whether that third game.
This is the script?
Yeah. Whether that. This is my script.
Okay.
I'm writing it right now.
Okay.
He is going to be injured some point during the season. But what's going to happen is he's going to give the Bears fans great confidence because he's going to have a
He's gonna be
great
lights out?
few games. He's going to be like,
Lights
wow,
out.
looks great.
Like
I
every
can't wait to get
quarterback
him
the
back.
Bears get.
100%. And he's never going to come back the same.
Uh-huh.
It's going to be an ACL. Something's going to happen, but he's going to be out for the season. And that's going to be that
Well,
for the Bears.
it's a
And
nice
guess
story.
who wins the
That's
Super
all it is,
Bowl?
a story.
Detroit Lions.
You're a Lions guy.
Yeah.
It's a good guess.
Yeah. Thank you.
I like
Well,
that
I'll
one. That's
keep
better
it-
than mine, to be honest with
I'll
you.
keep it in the division. I think the Packers are winning the Super Bowl this year.
Fuck the Packers.
Oh my God, nobody likes the Packers.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, real quick, WNBA. I'm sorry to cut off the NFL, but I think that my basketball team, which is 32 and over, can beat any WNBA pro team.
What?
That's right.
Your rec
Your
team?
personal rec
My
team.
personal rec team, where you have to be 32 and over in order to play in our division, can beat any WNBA team.
Oh, those girls are playing hard.
Okay, I don't know about that.
Hopefully they hear this and accept your challenge because I would
That would
love
be
to see that.
amazing.
I'm gonna
I
tell
would-
you.
Can I tell you something?
We would.
I don't think
whoop
it's. I don't think it's
Which
score
team?
a point.
Which one?
all of them. I said you pick a team.
An all-star. They could assemble an
So
all-star
who's the
team.
worst?
I don't know who's the worst is, but I love the NBA. And let me
I
just
know
say this:
you're a
I
fan.
love the WNBA.
Okay, who's the best right now? Indiana?
New York Liberty.
Where's Chicago in that?
Chicago's fighting to get in the playoff.
Okay, where's Indiana?
Indiana is right with Chicago. They're fighting right now.
Really? Even with
and
Caitlin
here's
Clark?
the thing: big game. If you want to watch it, is going to be Friday night. Chicago versus Indiana.
Oh,
Friday
cool.
night.
I'll watch that.
That's
I was
going to be
talking to a
big
guy
one.
the other
I
night.
don't think you guys score a point.
I think you're crazy.
I don't think
have
you
been
score
watching.
one
It
point.
is so bad. And I love it, but the reason I love it is for twofold. I think I love it because they miss so many fucking point blank layups, which is crazy to me. And number two, because there's literally no fouls called. They're beating each other up. It's like mud wrestling.
It's like 90s.
It's 100%
basketball.
like 90s
that's why I think
basketball.
They
don't
should put
score a
them on
point.
roller skates. It'll be like a roller derby. Throwing a lot of elbows.
100%. But that's why I like the WNBA. WNBA is the last holdout of actual basketball.
Yeah.
Because the NBA is not basketball. College basketball, D1 is not basketball anymore. WNBA is going to bring back basketball.
Somebody told me the other day, WNBA is the easiest way to make money in sports gambling. I don't know how.
Yes, I don't know if I
Somebody-
told you this, but I do that all the time. What you do, ladies and gentlemen, and you're going to fuck me now because now I'm screwed. As soon as I put
Well,
this
don't
out in
say
the
it then.
universe, I've got to tell them.
No, you got to stop. You got to save it. You got to
Save
save
it.
Tell us off the air.
Save the secret.
Save the secret?
Save the secret.
I'm going to
dude.
save your secret.
You're going to be second guessing
Tell me
yourself.
more about this 32 and over challenge. What are your parameters for a game? Like, how many minutes are your games?
We'll play their minutes and not with their ball, though. You got to play with the big ball.
What is your game? How long is your game?
Our game is
Whoa. Why can't you play with their ball?
so small for girls.
That's terrible.
Oh, God.
By the way, I love
I would
girls.
think
I'm
a
not-
small ball would be better. Is the rim the same diameter?
Yeah,
Yeah.
rim is the same.
Easier.
Why wouldn't you want the small ball?
Nah, because you got to play our ball. Well, I'll play your time, your rules, but we play with a
This makes no sense.
men's ball.
You ever play the basketball with the little mini ball?
Yeah.
It's easy.
That's my favorite one.
Yeah. No, we're
Okay.
not playing with that.
All right, so how many minutes? I didn't mean to step on it. It
Yeah.
makes
So
no
anyway,
sense
right
to
now,
me.
right
I
now,
would play with their
during
ball.
the season of our 32 and over league, it's 18-minute halves. If you get into the playoffs, it's 20-minute halves with a 30-second shot clock, so you can't hold on to the ball.
You're
jerks.
playing college rules, basically.
Yeah.
What's a WNBA game?
10-minute quarters.
Is it?
I think so.
I don't know.
10. No, I'm
Oh, so
telling.
it's
I
not
think
that
it's
bad.
no. It's 10-minute quarters.
Oh.
And it's great because, like I said, there's no fouls, so we can just knock the shit out of them.
In and out.
We don't foul though, so I'm gonna
Yeah, you
I'm gonna
do.
take that back.
All right,
we don't
we're-
foul.
We're going to send an email.
But
We're going to get this started.
So-
I'm still sticking with 0 points.
0 points?
0 points.
There's no way.
I think they blow you out.
I think. I'm gonna,
0
I don't
points?
know about 0 points, but not enough to
Maybe
win points.
maybe
I
some
would say.
charity points.
I'll
Yeah.
tell you, you'll probably get 0 points in the second.
Is it
half.
because you guys are so
Yeah.
good,
Maybe
or
so.
you
Maybe-
think that
maybe
the
some
competition's
charity
wear
points.
out a
inferior?
little bit?
Yeah,
You'll
it's
wear
both.
out.
It's both.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna. I'll tell you right now, I'm not gonna take on an NBA team because they'll smoke us. A G League team will get smoked.
Are you sure?
But a WNBA team, listen, I've played some girls in pickup. They would come up to the Lifetime Fitness and say, "I've got next." There was probably, and these girls, by
Were
the
they
way,
professional? They weren't
they
professional.
played D1.
Oh, they did.
They played D1, which, by the way, D1's watered down. But they played D1, and they came out and got smoked.
Huh?
Really?
Smoked. I mean, it wasn't. And by
I
the
think
way,
this
this
is what
wasn't.
did to his ego.
This wasn't our team.
This
And let
is
me
what did
also
it.
say this on paper, just so you guys know, and maybe this will sweeten the deal for you guys.
Oh,
We have a 7 or a 6'9" center.
Wow.
Just FYI.
She's like a
so
forward.
do they.
No, they don't.
Was that-
There is literally one person in the WNBA
That's Brittany
that may
Griner's
be
about
6'9".
6'10".
You mean Brian Griner? Let's be honest. He is the only one that is 6'9".
All right, I got this figured out. You are now going to identify as female and your whole team. You got to announce it now
Holy shit, we totally could.
for the next Olympics.
3-on-3.
But you got to do it now. You're,
We would have smoked them.
all
That
right,
wouldn't
so
even have been a chance.
Your
You might have
dreams
beat
could
the
come
guys
true,
in that.
but you got to convince everybody on the team they're now girls.
No, we're going to
And
be
you
the
have
new.
to commit to this.
We're going to be the expansion WNBA team.
Right.
How fucking great would be?
Yeah, and you'll get right in the Olympics.
What do you got to call us? The trans? Do we have to be, because you have to be something, right?
According to what I saw in the last Olympics, just say you're a girl. That's it. That's
That's
all you
all
got to do.
matters?
You don't have to name it anything.
You guys can be
Alright.
the ladies of basketball. Who's to define what that means?
I'm gonna
Nobody
tell you,
knows.
that's
Nobody
gonna-
knows.
Nobody knows. That's
But you
going
got to
to
do it now because you got to start tracking the stats.
That's going to make a great
Yeah, but for
jersey.
the Olympics, you have to be a country. They have to
Yeah, you're
form
right.
their-
And I don't.
They get their own
listen,
country.
You're right.
Yeah.
I'm not
Shit,
doing
I
all that.
didn't
You
think
start
of that.
carrying your phone in your back pocket. That's your first move.
Yeah, you're right.
Just to show you identify right.
Nice.
Yeah. Very, very.
All right. Well,
Yeah, no. So we'll see. We'll see. I don't think that's.
calling you Donna
Yeah,
from now on.
yeah, that's fine. Somebody, I was talking. I gave my name and I said it's Don, and they said DAWN. I said okay.
Dawn.
Great. Yeah, Don. I'm like, I don't remember saying that. Last thing I have, and I'd like to say this, I'd like to come back to a thing that we talked about, I don't know, probably a couple weeks ago, the new Mike Love album. So I've now listened to it 3 or 4 times, and I'm going to tell you, it may be one of his best albums.
I was
Oh,
telling
wow.
you that.
You came around.
Yeah, I've come around. And Nick, you're 100% right. You had to listen to it more than once. And so I went and listened to it again and again. And I think his band, and I can't remember their name.
I don't know.
Full Circle.
Full circle.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Very good.
That they're doing the whole album. It is phenomenal. Now, here's the cool thing. We may have him back on to talk about this album.
Sweet.
That's
So
cool.
now you're
Yeah.
backtracking.
Yeah, yeah. I've got to lay it on because he's listening, I think.
I'll tell you what. I'm going to close out this episode with the whole track of his.
If you're going to do
Off the new
something,
album?
maybe Blue.
Off the new one.
Yeah,
Yeah, do
Blue
that.
Skies.
Blue
Yeah.
Skies.
Maybe
is that
Blue
what we
Skies.
should,
Blue
Great-
Skies
great
is a
song.
good
we'll hit
song.
everybody with some blue skies.
Yeah, hit somebody with
Everybody needs blue skies
love
right
it.
now.
Yeah, hey, listen. Everybody go listen to this Mike Love album. It is very uplifting.
All right.
Nice.
Very
We'll,
uplifting.
we'll wet your beak with some
And
blue
that's
sky.
how we end this thing, with
That's how we do it.
uplifting,
The
right?
whole thing.
Uplifting.
Uplifting.
Uplifting, guys. I got to go uplifting.
Ladies and gentlemen, I wish you nothing but clean muffs. And we love you.
Doctor is the garden where the flowers grow, and life everywhere depends on that alone. To keep the river flowing so that life can bloom, ask and it shall provide inside of you. For his love is like an ever-flowing endless stream. And to enter Mount Zion, you know you got to be clean. So purify your heart of hearts, and I and I shall never part. For only love can bring us back together as one. Connect us with the earth, the stars, the moon, and the sun. So look to the skies, realize what them clouds signify. A jet time has come, a jet time has come. For blue skies ahead, Oh, my Lord, send I some rain instead. 'Cause my crops have all gone dead, and I'm well unfed. Yeah, oh, blue skies above. Oh, my Lord, send I some rain. 'Cause my crops have all gone dead, and I'm well unfed. Yeah, yeah. Underneath the surface, life is waiting to emerge. The seeds of truth and righteousness will soon converge. On a desert that has been dry for 10,000 years, a land of pestilence to see concrete and fear. For soon the wicked man will have no place to run, for the revolution of your children has begun. The roots will build the skyscrapers back down into the earth, and we will celebrate the joyous rebirth of blue skies above. Oh, my Lord, send I some rain instead. 'Cause my crops have all gone dead, and I'm well unfed. Oh, blue skies above. Oh, but yet just and I some rain. 'Cause my crops have all gone dead, and I'm well unfed. Yeah, Lord. Dry and the temperature is high, said I'm on no cry. No, I'm on no cry. No, I just say a little prayer, 'cause Judge is everywhere in here and I. Lord, here and I. So no matter where you go, all you have to do is know that He will guide you. He will guide you. So put your heart in His hands and be comforted the greater plan, and He'll see you through. He'll see you through. And in the morning we will gather hand in hand and watch as Babylon melted in a sinking sand. From the mountain we will sing a song of peace and love. We're singing the glories of your Father up above. For love shall reign upon the earth forevermore, and the kingdom of your love will have an open door for anyone with love for all inside their hearts. Again I shall never part, again I shall never part. Oh, blue skies above. Oh, my Lord, said I some rain instead. 'Cause my crops have all gone dead, and I'm well unfed. Oh, blue skies above. Oh, but just and I some rain. 'Cause my crops have all gone dead, and I